3 things that I've used to overcome my limiting beliefs, or some of my limiting beliefs, because we have always heard that your inner world is a reflection of your outer world, or your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And many times what we need to do is to unlearn something. It's not to learn new stuff, but to just unlearn something that we have learned over time. Because if you are not getting something that you want, it's probably because you have somewhere limiting beliefs inside of you. That's one thing. Or the other thing is that you do not just know how to do it. So one or the other, you do not have the skill to actually get the things done, or you don't have the belief to actually get it. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about the beliefs, because like I said, this has been a big point for me, and I've overcome tons of them. And in here, I'm going to share with you some stuff or materials or tools that I use for myself to overcome them. So the first one is a tool called TechnoTutor. That's what I talk about here all the time, and TechnoTutor has helped me like big time. So this will be my number one recommendation if you actually want to change your unconscious beliefs, because many people only focus on the subconscious beliefs, but this tool helps you to go even deeper on your unconscious level. That's where it actually helps you to overcome those belief systems. I've made other videos about it. If you want to know more about it, you can reach out to me, or you can check them. The second thing is to read books. Yes, reading, when you can actually reading meaning you can take information from the book and it stick inside of you. This is what I mean by reading, not just memorizing, because memorizing doesn't really work. Like, think about when you were in high school. You had an exam, you prepare for the exam, you cram, you make notes, and you go and take the exam. You even pass the exam, but after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how much of what you've learned do you still remember? Most of the time, less than 3%. So memorization doesn't work. So when I say here reading, it's actually taking the information in, and when they stay, because when you read something and the information stay inside of you, your way of thinking changes. Yes, because now you have new knowledge. So if every time you read a book but you do not actually experience how your way of thinking, your way of seeing things has changed, that means you didn't read the book, you just memorize it and it hasn't gone into your unconscious mind yet. Reading is essential, is crucial, because it gives you new knowledge, and by new knowledge you have new belief systems, right? Because if you knew that, for example, 1 + 1 is 3, and then you read somewhere that 1 + 1 is 2, so this is a new knowledge which is gonna be in conflict with your old knowledge, and then you're going to start to question it. And when you start questioning it, then you can decide, oh, do I want to keep these old beliefs, or do I want to take these new beliefs? This is the importance of reading. And when you can actually read, like I said, it's going to help you tremendously, because that's what has helped me to change a lot of my belief system. Because there are so many things that I used to think that they are true, but just by reading books, I realized that no, they are not. It's just my perception of things. And the third one is going to events. This one is even bigger, going to events. So why is it so important to go to event? When you go to event, you go in an environment where there are other people like you. Yes, go to event where there are like-minded people. So if you are into trading, you can go into events with traders. If you are into agriculture, go to events where there are people doing agriculture, because you are doing the same thing. When you go to those events, you actually get to see other people who have done what you are trying to do. For example, if your highest month in your business is 5K or 10K, and you go in an event where the people are in the same environment, in the same marketplace, and they are doing like 250K a week. This is gonna change the way you see things, because for you, maybe reaching like 5K or 10K a month is like big, like, whoa, how could I ever go to like 20K? You just don't see how for you it's not even possible. But when you actually go to an event and you meet other people making 10 times more than you in a week, you are gonna change. Like, everything is gonna change inside of you. That's the power of events, because you see other people doing it, and sometimes you're like, how could he have done that? If he can do it, I can too. But it wouldn't have happened if you didn't see it. That's why it's really important to see that. That's also why people recommend you to always surround yourself with people who earn at least the same as you do or more. The more the better. That's for that reason, because they are just going to stretch your mind so that you can actually start growing and expanding. So those are the three things that has helped me tremendously to work on my belief system. The first one, like I said, is TechnoTutor, and the second one is reading books, and the third one is to go to events. And by doing those three things, you're going to see a massive improvement. At least that's what has worked out for me. So if you like this, share this, subscribe if you're not, but share with one person, and talk to you another time. Bye.